Wait, why didn't that save? Okay, there we go. Now it's saved. There we go. I think it saved that time. For some reason, the thumbnail didn't save when I said it, so I had to change it again. Gotta love it. Everything else saved perfectly fine. The only thing that didn't save was the thumbnail. Of course, the most important thing is the one that I had to redo. But it looks good now, so I think we're good, guys. I think we're good. Labs indeed, Smash. Labs indeed. We are going to be hitting up labs. Let me just make sure the thumbnail updated. It didn't. Come on, YouTube. Why are you doing this to me? Yeah, it shows it's changed. It just hasn't updated on YouTube. Feels bad, man. Hate when it doesn't update like that. Oh well, it'll update whenever it updates. Until then, it's just gonna look like we're playing Call of the Wild. Oh, it does Smash? Okay, for me it's not showing that. For me it's showing the Call of the Wild one, even though I changed it. Yeah, it's still showing the Call of the Wild one for me. Oh wait, now it's not. Okay, we're good. Never mind. We're good. Alright, let me just post it in Discord and then we'll get into it. There we go. Alright, perfect. Well, everybody, how you guys doing? How is everybody doing? We are gonna go straight into a labs run. Started off with a bang. It's fine, Nick. It's fine. No worries, man. And like I said, once you're 13, then you can come back into the Discord. We just gotta make sure we follow Discord's rules. Hey, Bubbles, how's it going? Hey, Smash Cold Johnny, Butter Dude, Faith, Kirk, Hyper, Ethan. Who else do we got in here? I've been doing pretty good, Ethan. Been doing pretty good. Oh gosh, the clipping is gonna bug me. The headset is clipping through this helmet. That's gonna bug me so much. Yes, KW, we're on labs. The last 4 labs runs that I've been on did not have a hacker, so I've had my faith in labs restored a little bit. I've actually been able to do some labs runs without running into hackers the last few days, so I'm perfectly fine with doing a few now. Hey, David, how's it going? It's labs time to see Andrew get bombarded by scavs. Yeah, accurate. Why did you say it now? I'm bugged by it. I probably shouldn't have said anything, but I did. Hey, if I'm bugged, you guys gotta be bugged too. That is the rules. Oh, man. I did not forget you, David. I said your name. I said bottom boy. That was one of the first ones I said. Hey, Poop Master. What a name. Beautiful. How you doing, man? Hopefully the queue times aren't too ridiculously long. We got into a match pretty quickly. It only took like 50 seconds or something like that. So now we're just waiting for other people to load into the map. David, I have to know, how much of a troll king are you? Hey, Matthew, how's it going, man? How's it going? Oh, here we go, guys. Labs run number 1. Please don't run into hackers. Puma's at 6 is hit or miss. Yeah, I kind of figured. That's how it is a lot of the times with everything. Best for me has been 8. 8's been pretty consistent. I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. So basically, Labs has a different kind of AI that are called Raiders that are much more difficult than your typical scavs. And they also have much better loot. And Labs is the only map where it requires a keycard to access, which it's a one-use keycard that costs 200k. And the reasoning for that is because of the high-tier loot that's in Labs. It has extremely high-tier loot in it, extremely high-tier Raider scavs. And so because of that, things are a little more expensive and difficult. Which is also why this map has a hacker problem sometimes. As you could imagine, anytime you add a high loot area, you're bound to find hackers. Alright, that's still locked, so nobody's in there. Alright, let's hope there's no hackers, and hopefully I don't jinx myself by saying that. Not liking the sounds of that. It's a lot of nades. Somebody's for sure in the tunnels. Can't tell if these guys are still in the tunnels or above. Hard to say. Hey, Kyla. How's it going? Hey, CG. Hey, Chunky. How you guys doing? What is the beverage tonight? Major Melon Mountain Dew. Oh, you were talking to Kyla. Should have known. I should have known. Alright, see how this goes. Missed? Wow. Ring 7 out of the 12. Oh gosh. Not seeing anything yet. Which means they probably didn't spawn down here. Which isn't good for us, because that means we're gonna have to move. 12 of 12 is always the goal, as it should be. I mean, I don't care what you're doing, 12 should always be your goal. Just for the sake of 12, you know? It's one raider down. Well then. Going to assume BP ammo, probably. Yeah, it's BP. Might actually not be too bad of an idea to do this. Does it have a flashlight? It's got a laser. Put that on the other side. Perfect. You know, actually, probably just do that. There. Perfect. Not a fan of those peeks those raiders are doing. Man, why do they gotta run? Granada? No! Do not Granada me! Yeah, I don't like that tunnel. That's not a good idea. But we're gonna have to. Hey, Casey. this is all shut. Anyway, how you doing, Casey? How's it going, man?
Это не наше, блядь.
So definite raiders there.
Чужая хлопушка. Стройся, пацаны! Граната тут!
Could be one to the left, so I gotta be careful.
Ох, ёб, граната! Вот
Oh,
он!
there he is.
Граната тут!
Gotta heal that chest up. I didn't duck aim. He had a good helmet. Did not duck aim. That is the power of a good helmet. Actually, it was his armor. His armor tanked a ton. Jeez. M62 is nice. That's good. Oh my gosh, he has a Gen 4, and I shredded it. Let's figure this out. Actually, all right, there we go. Then we'll just unload that. Unload the RFV. Toss there for now. Actually, there's no way we can carry this rig and all the guns. Going to have to ditch the rig. Sadly. But it's whatever. Eventually we might switch that too. And just blue tips. Okay, that's not on yet. So we're gonna have to go over here and turn it on. Well, not bad. Not an insane run, but decent. I know, I definitely need a mule stim, and I was debating on bringing one in, and I just decided, nah. To be honest, I didn't expect to live long enough to need a mule stim. Oh, we might do M700, you never know. Right now we're running labs, so M700's not really that great of a gun for this map. 10k XP though, not bad. It's just for 4 raiders too. Oh, you literally can't, Johnny. Once you go overweight now in Tarkov, your character makes way more noise. So they actually have made it to where you can't be stealthy carrying that much. It's kind of insane how in-depth Tarkov gets every single patch. It's wild. Yeah, exactly, Johnny, it's crazy. It's pretty wild. We didn't see the horde? We didn't indeed. I mean, we got 4 raiders down, which is a decent amount of gear. I'm glad we got a Gen 4 out of it. That's nice. Because Gen 4 is like 120, 130k. I know, right, Nathaniel? That'd be crazy. It would be insane. I mean, Classic doesn't have that much depth, Smash. I mean, Classic's realistic, but it definitely doesn't have the depth that Tarkov has. Crank that back up. That MP7's nice. I actually didn't check the ammo. What do we have here? FMJ. Oof. I mean, that'll still sell decent. Couple helmets. Why did I take the stock off? What was I doing there? There we go. Not too bad, solid little run. This SKS is decked out. Absolutely decked. We'll do 75,999 on the Gen 4. And it's bugged. Wait, no, it's not. There we go. I was gonna say it's doing that bug where it doesn't let me. Let's unload the ammo. That BP ammo and stuff sells pretty good. Especially these M62s, those are good. Those will sell very good. Alright, we'll actually just leave it like this. We'll keep that bag, because that's a pretty good bag. And then we'll go in with this. Oh, I did buy a mule stim. I just forgot to put it in. Oh, man. Well, then. That's hilarious. I did have a mule stim that whole time, and I just forgot about it. We're gonna need, like, a cheap armor. Probably not a trooper. That's a little too expensive of armor. Where is it? There we go. Get one of these bad boys here. That way, it's not too big of a deal if we drop it. It's not that valuable anyway. And I think we're good. I think this is good right here. Okay, that only takes away 1.5. Did we get the key card? Yeah, we did. Okay, perfect. In we go. When you said hackers on labs, what do you mean? Towards the beginning of the swipe, there was a pretty bad hacking problem where people were using walls and aim pretty heavily on labs. And the biggest reason why is because there's actually a lot of people that sell in-game currency, which is against the terms of service for Tarkov, but a lot of hackers will end up doing that. They'll farm money like crazy on labs using cheats, and then they'll sell it for real cash. So yeah, it's unfortunate. That seems to have been cracked down on a little bit. Recently, like the last, well, that raid was there, right there was good, and then the 4 before it was pretty good too, so I haven't ran into a cheater in a while, but my first 3 labs raid this swipe were all just filled with hackers. You'd have people that just like turn a corner from across the hallway and just one-tap you without you making a single noise, them not knowing that you were there. Pretty crazy. Hey, Colton. Oh gosh, Johnny, I just realized that too. Oh gosh. My character's entire face is just clipping. That's crazy. Probably Smash, I wouldn't doubt it. One thing that you could do that's actually a pretty good video. Somebody made a video where he's just going to the same bathroom every raid that has literally no useful loot in it. So he'd just run into that room, he'd close a bathroom stall on him, and just sit there. And you would be surprised how many people ran straight to there and just chucked a nade right at him, or sprayed at him around the corner. Pretty crazy. Nothing there. Ooh. Oh, it's a PNV. Every time I see that, my first thought is, oh gosh, is that a T7? Nope, not a T7 thermal, sadly. Please give RFID. Nope. Do a quick listen. Nah, Nick. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, Smash. It's pretty crazy. Just glad that somebody decided to do it to try and catch some of them. Sector C. Lots of nades flying. Nothing. That's, not good. None of the, raiders spawned down here. Feels bad. That's gonna make things harder. Oh, I think I might have seen one. Yep, that's a guy. We're just gonna slow walk since there's somebody over there. Yeah, they have banned 30K. Oh gosh. No, they double naded. Man, they double naded, of course. Feels bad. I mean, I got one of them. Second guy ran, though. I didn't even hear the second nade either. Feels bad. Well, welcome, Thanatos. How's it going, man? Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, headshot the first guy. Second guy chucked a second nade and ran off. Yeah, big feels bad. That's unfortunate. Oh well. It happens. We had a good first raid at least. I didn't even see it, Johnny. Like, I saw the first one, and then the second nade, I had no, like, it could have just been because I was focused on the two guys. I didn't realize the second one was thrown. Unfortunate. I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm doing pretty good myself. Doing pretty good. I'm just happy that, Labs isn't completely hacker-filled anymore. I can actually enjoy it. Alright, let's, gear up again and see how things go. First thought was, well, he's dead. Man, if only I had known that there was 2 grenades, that would have went so different. You hate that beeping noise. Yeah, it can get a little bit annoying for sure. Alright, let's see. What could we go in with this time, guys? What do you think? Take a trooper in. Why not? Let's just do 5-7, honestly. Let's do like a 0 to hero run. We'll go into labs with just a rig, a bag, and some comtacks and a pistol. See what we can make out of it. Those can honestly sometimes be the best runs. And this way we can actually make it out with more profit. Just because we have more room for stuff. If Tarkov wouldn't break. There we go. We're good. Good old Tarkov. Taking its sweet time. Just saw the first guy, and then when you peeked your head around the corner, I saw 2 of them. Yeah. Pretty much. No, we're not going to do a hatchet run. Not gonna hatchet run. 5-7 runs are more fun. Let's be honest. I don't know. For some people, hatchet running might be like a fun thing, but for me personally, I'm not really a big fan of hatchet running just because there's a higher chance of me dying. And I prefer to keep my survival rate at least a little bit decent. Come on, Tarkov. Don't do this to me. Go in a raid with nothing and extract. That would just give me a run through. Which counts as a death pretty much. And I'd basically just lose 200,000 if I did that. Because keycards are 200k a piece, so not the smartest thing to do. We could bring a couple flashbangs. Make it interesting. Returning to the labs, pistol runner gang. See how this goes. Survival rate, what's that? I know, right? Honestly, this is one of the better survival rates I've had this patch. Right now, I'm sitting at 50%. Which is better than it usually is. My typical survival rate is like 39 to 43% roughly. That's what it's been the last 3 wipes. This wipe I'm doing a little bit better. Even though it feels like I've been dying more. guys survive. What is survival? Oh, you're right, they do, Johnny. Oh my gosh. Oh, the contacts do also. And then the what's it called? The shamog also clips through the rig, if you look closely. Or the backpack straps. Oh, man. Tarkov is just a fancy Thousand Ways to Die, pretty much. Man, if only I could, like, make a compilation of every unique way I died in this game. It would honestly be never-ending. I can't remember when I started playing Tarkov. I think it was back in, like, 0.5, patch 0.5, which was a few years ago at this point. But my first ever wipe that I played, I actually joined relatively close to the end of the wipe. And I'm pretty sure my survival rate was like maybe 11%. Maybe, if I'm lucky. It's a brutal game when you first start, to say the least. And I went into it pretty blindly. Like, I hadn't really watched much streamers or anything on it. I had seen like a couple videos or streams, but not a lot. Death One jumping off a balcony. I've done that. I've also jumped off of wood room in factory, landed in pit, and died immediately. That was one of the weirdest ones, though, because I wasn't even that damaged. So that was a questionable death, but still. Bullet plus skull equals pink pinata. Something. Oh, here comes the fun. Here comes the fun, guys. There's two of them, I think, so I might have to run at some point. Oh gosh, that's a laser. Okay, yeah, right. Yeah, right. Okay. That's yeah. You know, I don't want to call hacks, but hacks. Of course. Ooh, what are you? We're just gonna load up on as many stims as we can. If a nade lands inside of here, then we know for a fact that he's a hacker. That was extremely fishy, because I stopped moving the second I heard them. Jeez, JW. It's insane. Oh, it's fine, Danny. We just keep like the cursing down because quite a large amount of my viewers are younger. And YouTube doesn't like cussing, so they run straight to me. It's over. Yep. Oh, how I love the hackers in labs. Did you see that? He let me know that he was hacking right before he killed me. He literally shot right where I was. One of those people. Well, that's another report. Fun. Fun times. Yes, Danny. Pretty much. That was great. Today is interesting to say the least, Smash. But basically, that's why I quit playing labs towards the beginning of this wipe. Hackers are just compensating for something, pretty much. I know, right, Smash? It's crazy. At least you only went in with a pistol? Yeah, pretty much. That's the one positive there. Still losing money, though. Well, hopefully he'll be banned. Why can't I sell those to therapists? Should be able to. Probably just delayed. Yeah, there we go. Wow, we got 40K out of that, guys. That's insane. We'll go ahead and sell a bunch of this. OG Unknown 96 YouTube. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, man. How many days do you think it will take to grind for a rare Gobble Boy? I don't know, man. Probably not a lot. They're not super impossible to find. They're somewhat easy for the most part. From my experience, at least. Honestly, a lot of the stuff from the first run will sell pretty decent, so let's just go ahead and sell stuff now. So we can get some of our money back. Servers are pretty slow today, too. It's taking forever to actually register that I put it up. There we go. That took ages for it to put it up. Jeez. Holy, 1,500 for M62s. My gosh. That suppressor actually sells pretty decent. Oh, you're talking about on Classic. Got you. That's a little bit harder then. It took me probably like maybe 100 kills. I never recorded the one that I got though, because I didn't realize it was rare till I had already shot it. Because I believe it was a leucistic hen. Yeah, servers are really rough today. Oof. You know, if we don't get too much Or if we keep running into server issues like this where it's not posting stuff, we might honestly just switch to like a classic stream. Yeah, because it's just bugging heavy. Great. Well then. Jeez, Cole, 603. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we might switch to classic because I still want to get... I still have one goal that I really, really want to hit for classic, and that's a 400 scoring mule deer non-tip. That's such a rare thing to find, but I really want one just because of how crazy the racks look. But honestly, any 300 plus mule deer would be crazy. Hey, Miles, how's it going? Yeah, even the hideout's loading slow. Tarkov servers are just getting attacked heavy with traffic right now. Yeah, we'll switch over to Classic. We will switch over to the Hunter Classic. See if we can bag ourselves a nice non-tip. So give me 2 seconds, guys, and we will get everything switched over. There, we'll do that. All right. So it's now changed to Classic. Let's just get Classic launched up. All right, there we go. All right, we should be good now. Restarted audio engine. We should be golden. I'll open up a multiplayer for everybody to join in on. We'll go to Timber Gold. I'll be going for mule deer, so if you guys want to go for the mountain lions, feel free to jump up there and try to get them to... Ah, are you kidding me? I left my electronic collar up there. Oh, that's gonna be rough to go get. Well, guess we'll have to do that at some point. Jeez. Password will be Crow, all lowercase as always. 8 people, 8 a.m. Create game. Hey, Landon, how's it going? All right, Smash. Sweet. There, just had to update it in the Discord so that everybody knows that we're playing Classic now. Not sure what loadout we'll go with yet. We will see. We'll probably ditch that. Let's go with... Honestly, let's do the 8x57 Holiday Edition. Just because we can. And it looks hilarious. Alright, now we're gonna fast travel over to this tent right here. This is one of my best mule deer ones. One of my favorite spots for muleys. And for elk too. Hey Nasser, figured I'd see you jump in. The second I switched it to classic. Kinda figured. I am getting 47 FPS. Oh gosh. This rain is killing me right now. Best muley spots, elk bugles, pretty much. This is where I got my biggest mule deer ever. It was a 230s buck that just came from around the corner right there. You hath made it. Hey Levi, how's it going? 5 a.m. on Timber Gold? No. I am not doing a 5... Ooh, there's a buck. Not doing 5 a.m. It's too dark. It's too dark and people can't see it on stream. That's the biggest reason I don't do 5 a.m. is because it's too hard to see. You just walked in your house? Got you. I thought for sure it was classic summoning you. To be honest, I'm not sure how that dropped him. That looked like bad placement. That's a solid bowl. Hold on. Let's get a closer look at that. Oh, he doesn't have any back tines. Ah, man. He's got a decent frame, but those back tines are non-existent. Sad. Very sad. 300 to 485 on the estimate. That could have been a big one. Could have been a real giant. Oh, there we go. There's something. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hello there. There is some decent elk here, to say the least. Not necessarily this guy, but that other one looked really good. What is going on? There must be wolves in the area. Yes, something's wrong with these elk. Don't feel like I can trust it. Oh yeah, there's wolves right there. That one looked really good. That one elk looked pretty good. There's another muley. Oh, hello there. Hello there, ma'am. Surprised that muley isn't running. Pilot glasses. There you guys go. You guys can see good now, right? Why am I getting 47 FPS? I mean, it could just be because there is so many animals around me right now. There's that deer. Man, he's such a solid bull, but that lack of back tines kills the score, man. That could have been such a monster right there. We finally have these coming back in. Man. I absolutely love the snake bite. Is that? It is. Alright then. We got a wolf attempting to drown itself now. And another wolf. Two, actually. They're all over. Yeah, the snake bite's really good, man. I love it. So much power. Oh gosh. Takes so much effort to turn. Takes so much effort just to turn. Because my FPS is so low. If you could just stop, you are in a perfect spot for me. Oh, don't do that. No, don't do that, sir. Another muley. Well, what am I gonna do now? This is not ideal at all. That buck's bigger, so he's probably gonna get the smoke. Of course. Here, another two. Some more elk. Well then. Let's just do this real quick. Wolves have spooked them off again. This deer's just chilling here, though. What is going on, guys? This is insane. I've never had this much here. Not this fast, at least. Oh, gosh. I got the big one, at least. The bigger of the two. My gosh. Well, that was something else. That was something else to say the least, guys. Yeah, Johnny, for sure. The tree stands are great. Huge help. 194. Solid deer. Hello, let me grab you. There we go. Back up in the stand for now. So I heard a wolf. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. We actually get to see them. Wow, that was so awesome. That was so cool. We got to see the wolves play fighting. That's really awesome. Oh my gosh. Hello there. Well, that's a nice muley right there. Just gonna smoke him. And try to live through the lag. Doesn't work. That looked big. That looked like a massive mule deer. Let's go grab that guy. Holy. That was huge. I'm telling you guys, this tree stand's nuts. Yeah, it's a good mule deer. Oh my gosh, that is a really... Oh, there's a sticker though. I don't see many deductions though. That actually is a very solid one. It's got one short tine there. This could be a monster. 230. Oh my gosh. This is the second 230 buck I've taken from this stand. Oh my gosh, guys. That's huge. Let's use a pose. Oh my gosh. Giant. Absolute giant. Well, that's nice. That was a really nice surprise after those, bull elk turned out to be a little more disappointing than I was hoping for. Yeah, it's not gonna work out there. Maybe that one? Actually, yeah, that's perfect. If we can just... Yeah, there we go. That's the right angle. So close. There we go. Nah, I'm not a fan of that. Gotta get this perfect since it's a big boy. Maybe we'll try... Yeah, that actually might be good there. Yeah, that looks pretty good, guys. What do you guys think? Does that look good to you? Does that look good to all of you? I'd say that's a decent trophy shot right there. Gorgeous. Indeed. What a beauty. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. We'll go with this one. I've already got one taxidermized that's 230, so I probably won't tax it. And if this ends up being bigger, I might go back and do it, though. Hello there. Trying to interrupt me there, sir? Well then. Interesting. Little wolf just stalking up on me. Hey everybody, how are you guys doing? It was like 230.7 corpse. Actually, we can check right now. It was 230.037, so it's definitely not my biggest. I think it missed it by like 0.3. I'm pretty sure 0.3 higher would have been my best. Pick everything else up. Man, I love this stand. Both of my biggest mule deer have been taken from this stand. Grab this little guy. Just a small one. Jump back in there. The tall actual crow. That's funny. 10 out of 10. Gotcha, Nick. It's fine. I know, right, Matthew? Honestly, perfect timing. Tarkov was having issues, so we switched over to Classic and got my second biggest mule deer ever. Absolutely perfect scenario. And there's a couple really nice Rocky Mountain elk that we saw too, but they just didn't give us a shot. Check deductions? Aw, man, you want to make me sad, don't you? Let's see. Let's see what the deductions were like. Let's see how sad I'm about to be. It would have been 239. I think that's about the same as my other one. 239 without deductions. Jeez. What a giant. Let me see what my other one was. It looks like my other one had 2 short main beams. And that's what killed the score on the other one. I'm not going to be able to figure out exactly the deductions, though. I'd have to go back and search through my previous hunts and find where I killed it. Not going to do that right now. We'll do that later. But, jeez. Thank you, Corpse. I appreciate that, man. It's definitely pretty crazy. I'm super excited, though. You know, I think I might actually tax that mule deer. Because it actually looks a lot better than my other one. Even though the other one is slightly higher scoring. The one I currently have taxed has 2 short main beams. And it doesn't look as good as this one, honestly. I kind of prefer the one that we just took. So I'll probably end up taxing it. Replacing the old one with the new one. I don't have my collar with me. Forgot that I dropped the wolf call for the electronic one. And then I left the electronic one up in the mountains. So there's that too. I forgot who was asking, but yes, the session is open to whoever wants to join in. Currently, there's only 3 people in here, so 7 more slots are open. Password is Crow, all lowercase letters. Just typical server rules. Keep 500 meters away from other players so that you don't spook animals off from them. Yeah, pretty much, Johnny. Hope it's not 240s. Man, if it had been 240s, I would have been a little bit sad then. We got a Rocky coming in. Hopefully it's going to be one of those larger ones. Because we've seen at least 2 that are going to be over 300. And just couldn't get a shot at either of them. Only 5 more slots, not 7. Oh, for some reason I thought that it was a 10-person lobby. I keep forgetting that they don't go up to 10. Yeah, he's coming in. Beautiful. Good spot for bighorn. I find the majority of mine around this mountain right here. This right here is my best bighorn area. Tons of them through there. I also find them kind of like down through here sometimes. But those are the areas I usually hunt them. I don't know, Bubbles. What's happening, man? Oh, hello there. Hello there, ma'am. Ah, jeez, Blitz. That's unfortunate, man. go. Smoked her. Don't see the bull, though. He'll probably come out soon. Knowing my luck, he's taking the only route where I can't see him, which would be right here. Probably taking this route right here. That would be my luck, at least. We'll take a little peek through the brush, though. Yeah, Bubbles. Is that so there, sir? Oh, there's a wolf. That could explain it. Are you guys messing up my elk hunt again? Probably. These wolves are rough today. But this stand has been crazy. So, I mean, there's that. Not sure where I'll need to aim for this. This is like 50 meters. He's not going to stop anyway. Oh. There's a bull. That's a tiny one, though. Come on, don't go directly behind me. Really? Gonna be like that? What else would it do? What else would an elk do to me? They always do that. It never fails. They always go directly below me or directly behind me. Ah, feels bad, man. Slight disagreement with gravity. Chill out, Jessica. Either don't do caps or get out of here. No in between. Your choice. Either follow the rules or get out of the chat. If you don't like the rules, you don't have to be here. Let's go claim them. 182. Activating dad mode. What do you mean? I've always been like that. You can't disrespect the rules, then I have no interest in having you in the community. If you're not going to be respectful to everybody else in the chat and be respectful to my mods and me, then I don't really care if you leave. We have rules in place for a reason. Ooh, that's a decent one. I mean, he's not the huge frame, but he's still solid. I'm so tempted to just brain shot. But I know it's gonna miss if I try. Even though I've hit it a million times. Oh, there's that wolf coming in. Please don't spook. Ah, come on. Not this again. Okay, stay there. There we go. Beautiful. This is by far the best place for a tree stand on Timbergold. Easily. No, capitalize. Well, it depends. Depends. Thanatos. It depends if the word is like meant to be capitalized. Like if it's an acronym where everything's capitalized, then that's fine. But if you're purposely like capitalizing words that don't need to be capitalized, then that counts. And it's mainly just because when you capitalize words, it causes your sentence to take up more space on the screen, which clutters things up and makes it so less of them are visible on the screen, which makes it harder for me to read things off. Because I want to be able to read off as many messages as I can, and if there's a bunch of caps being spammed, it makes it so a lot less shows up for me. I don't care if you unsub, Jessica. It's not gonna worry me at all. I don't care about that anyways. What I care about is having a positive community. I always find it funny when people threaten to unsub as if it actually matters. Pretty much, Nick. Oh no. One person got mad and unsubbed. Whatever will I do? I mean, the way I see it, if somebody's willing to unsubscribe from a channel because they can't type in capital letters, then there was really nothing good that could have come out of having them in the chat anyways. There we go. We got bunches of elk coming in now. Oh, no, don't do this to me. Don't you guys do this to me. Oh, yes, we got it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's right, get out of here. I kind of wanted to shoot one, but that works too. Password is Crow, all lowercase, C champion. Exposing him right now. I knew it, Matthew. I knew it. Where's my Danny DeVito meme? I don't know. This is getting heated. Hey, it happens, man. It happens from time to time. Alright. Anything else? I still hear footsteps. I think it's more wolves. I could be wrong, though. Hey, Real Cringeless, how's it going, man? Welcome back. Glad to see you. You missed a 230 scoring mule deer. It's been kind of crazy already. We've barely been playing Classic for like maybe 20-25 minutes, and we've already had a ton of stuff come in. I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. Well, I don't blame you. Flinter is an amazing YouTuber. One of the best out there. What if I told you that Flinter doesn't allow caps either, though? Flinter doesn't allow caps in his live streams either, so... So if that's the point you were trying to make there, it doesn't really work. Yeah, Billy. Nice, Thanatos. I haven't played that game in a while. I played it a lot when it first came out, the first few seasons. Oh, we got more wolves. Yeah, most YouTubers that stream a lot don't really allow caps. Not excessive caps, at least. For the exact reason of wanting to be able to interact with chat more, and caps taking up a lot of space and, like, commanding attention. I just don't understand how you can get so upset over a simple rule of just not wanting words typed in all caps. Doesn't make sense to me. Favorite compound bow and classic. New to the game and want to know what some YouTubers like to use. Personally, I like the snake bite. It's a very simple bow. It's got a slightly higher draw weight than the others, which allows you to, a lot of times, kill things more reliably. The only downside is it only has a single pin sight. That is, I believe, zeroed for 20 meters. That's about the only downside to it, though. It's a very solid bow. It's the one I've been using primarily. That's fine. No worries. You'll find that I'm pretty chill for the most part. I don't have a lot of rules, and the ones that I do have are primarily just to make the experience more enjoyable for everybody. No, AW, I'm not ignoring you. I just didn't see your message. But I see you now, my dude. Gonna start a war on wolves. Always spook a trophy animal I always go after. That's kind of been my experience today, man. We had a couple really nice bull elk get spooked off by some wolves, and I still have yet to have them come back. I feel your pain. Of course I noticed you, AEW. How could I miss you? AEW, I think that was just meant to say oh. I think it was just meant to say oh. That wolf is still stuck. What is going on? Maybe, Johnny. Hey, Logan, welcome back, man. Oh. Oh, hey there. We have some elk right here. Some of them are coming in. I haven't seen the huge one that we saw earlier, though. This guy's decent. No back tines, though. I think this is, well, not the biggest frame. I think it's the one size down. It's still decent bull, though. We're getting a lot of animals, though. Itching for a bit. Oh, man, Billy. Billy's going psycho. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was meant to say oh. Because, I mean, when you type fast, a lot of times words and letters get switched around. Oh, gosh, don't do that to me. No, stop spazzing out on top of it. There we go. Hey. Not so you could run off. That's illegal. Ah, I wanted to try that shot, but no way I would have hit that. Oh. Hello there. You are better. A little bit better looking. That's a solid one. I don't think that's the biggest frame, though. I'm pretty sure this is, once again, one frame too small, but the tines look really nice. There is a short tine over there, but other than that, it's looking pretty solid. And what is it with this spot right now? We've seen so many animals since we started. That estimate's whack. Yeah, pretty much. 240 to 425. So close to being a double meme number. But not quite. Hey Chase, how's it going, man? You missed an absolutely giant mule deer. We got a 230 scoring one. And now we got a pile up of elk. 298 on that one. This guy is 288. And this one should be the biggest of the three. I'm gonna guess just barely over 300. Although it's hard to say. $330 kgs. 338, not bad. It's a solid one. Like I was saying on that one, he had solid tines, just the frame wasn't huge. Not even 12 scoring? I know, right? That is pretty disappointing. Alright, later, real cringeless. You weren't fast enough. Indeed, indeed. The spelling is difficult always, man. What do you mean? It's always hard. Alright, later. Later, man. Nice, Chase. Ooh, great one elk would be amazing. That would be pretty crazy. So are you guys glad to have a late night classic stream back? I know it's been a while since we've done a late night classic stream. I've kind of missed them, to be honest. They were always the most chill streams. Random animal from Call of the Wild. Coyote. Holy Ram. You got a monster in front of you, man? Hopefully. Hopefully it's a monster. We'll wait for a little bit longer. If we don't have anything else come in within the next 5 minutes, we'll probably fast travel and move to a different stand. But this has honestly been, like, ridiculously good. I've never had this much come to this stand. Escape from Tarkov is a hardcore realistic survival shooter. So it's meant to be like an extremely realistic and brutal game that's set in kind of like I think they described it as like a dystopian Russia. It's like a Russian city. Similar, the like actual gameplay is similar to games like DayZ, but with a much more realistic feel to it. There's quests that you can complete. There's different traders that you can level up to be able to purchase better gear. There's looting mechanics. You can go into different maps. I think currently there's like 7 maps. You go into them to complete your quest to kill other players and loot their gear. Take on AI called scavs. And the biggest selling point for Escape from Tarkov is, well, for one, the extremely realistic gunplay and vast amount of attachments. There's currently over 1,000 attachments across all the guns. In fact, there's probably close to 2,000 at this point, now that I think of it. And the primary goal is to survive, because if you die during a raid, you lose everything that you brought in, along with everything you picked up. If you survive and extract out of the map, you get to keep everything that you picked up during the raid. Overall, it's a really fun game. I've played way too much of it. So many 168 RAMs. Yeah, they seem semi-common. Nice, Dakota. That's awesome. It's fine, Jessica. It's fine. I already said, you know, it's okay. It's alright. What an explanation. Yeah, I tried to go into as much detail as I could. But Tarkov is like such an expansive game that it's really difficult to sum it all up within like a couple minutes of explaining. I could honestly go on for ages about it. If I tried to explain like every aspect of Tarkov, we'd be here for like an hour talking. All the depth, exactly. Alright, yeah, let's probably move. Where is everybody currently? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Who is that? I knew it. It's Smash. Of course. I knew it was either Smash or Billy. That's amazing. Where could we head to? 1, 2, 3. Make sure that I'm not going to be going on top of anybody. We should be good going here. Basically where we started. It's you? I knew it. I kind of want to get a stand somewhere around here. This area seems like it could use a stand. Because I have had a decent amount of muleys through here. And some Rockies too, and the occasional grizzly. What animals on this map? Rocky Mountain elk, wolf, grizzly, mountain lion, bighorn. I believe one of the species of ptarmigan is here. I can't remember which one. Then there's also mule deer. Feeling like Kyla 3 minutes behind. Oh gosh, AEW. 3 minutes, that's rough. That's extremely rough. Let's head this way, because we do have that blind next to the river, and you very commonly see a bunch of mule deer around the river. White-tailed ptarmigan? Okay. I kind of figured it was them, but I didn't want to say it and it be incorrect. It keeps going back? Oh gosh. Ah, feels bad, hype. Feels bad, man. Unfortunate. It happens, though. No, Nick, they're not really rare. They're an uncommon. Yeah, no problem, Deer Hunter. No problem, man. Always happy to help. I kind of want to call just to see what else is in the area, but at the same time, a lot of the time when I do call, I just end up spooking things because I don't see them coming in. So we'll probably refrain from calling till we get out in the open. Have no idea where to hunt? I mean, you're kind of in the right area. That's where I get a lot of mountain lions. Opposite side of the mountain is probably best. I'll kind of draw where I get a lot of bighorn rams, like, throughout this area right here. And then mountain lions I've been getting, like, throughout this entire area in there. Hopefully that helps and it's not too jumbled and confusing. It very well could be, though, since I drew them over top of each other. Hey, Hunter Peter, how's it going, man? We're just chilling here on Timbergold trying to get a non-typical muley. No non-tips yet, but we did get a monster 230s muley. Typical bubbles. 17 to 20, missed it and it flew off. Ooh, feels bad, Yost. It happens though, man. It'll be back eventually and then you'll get a second chance. 324 is not bad. Big muley buck? Man. It better be a 240s, Billy. I better see it be a 244 at least. You know, top out the leaderboards. What are those flags for? Those are different areas that I've marked that I kind of want to put tree stands eventually. Because they're really cool looking areas that look more unique from the rest of the map. So I just marked those as places I could eventually get a stand there. Possibly a tent too, although I think I'm approaching my limit of tents on Timber Gold. This is one of the few maps that I've pretty much maxed my tents out on. Little doe. About to be smoked doe. Bye-bye. Lost by 7 points. Feels bad, AEW. Feels bad. You're guessing 236, Johnny? Maybe. 190 Bighorn while watching your vid? Nice. Hype, that's insane. That's insane, man. I'm pretty sure I saw a comment from you saying that. That's crazy. $190 is like a massive RAM. That is super huge. Gonna break leaderboards? Oh man. At least a 260's easy. Imagine. Leaderboards explode upon having that beautiful beast put on there. Ooh. That was a buck. Non-typical, please. You're guessing 214? I'm gonna go higher and say that it's a 222. Without even seeing it, I'm saying 222. Just because I want you to get a big one. I do my best, Type. I do my best to read as many as I can. Trying to get on leaderboards for moose. Nice, man. Hopefully you do. Oh, really, Billy? Nice. It's always interesting when you find those types of deer. The ones that just don't look like what they actually are. Ooh, there we go, I think. Did I just see it? Actually don't know if I did. Probably scent cover up again, though. There it is. Yeah, he's average. He's an average muley, 80 to 130. Nothing too impressive. Well, let's go prone and wait. I'll still do my best to always read as much as I can. I try to at least read them. Even if I don't reply to every comment, I do read through all of them. 186, Billy. You baited us. You baited us, Billy. I was thinking it was gonna be a giant. It might have some major deductions. It's possible it's got some crazy deductions. It is big rack? Jeez. If you take a trophy shot, I'll check it on your profile. Deductions has entered the chat. Yeah, it probably has a ton of them, to be honest. Oh, and I forgot, I don't know if I have you added. There, I sent you a friend request, Billy. There we go. There's this little buck right here. He's coming in now. So basically deductions are things that kind of like take away from the score of the rack, like I guess best way to explain it is there's a certain way like a rack looks, right? They take like the perfect rack, right? And that's like the best it could get, and then it has randomized chances of tines being short, of drop tines and stickers poking off of the antlers, and all of that deducts from the score of the rack. Let me see if I can kind of look at this guy. Give an example of it. I don't know if this guy would have any though, since he is kind of a small one. Yeah, I can't really give a good example off this guy. He's kind of a small one. I'll try to find another buck to explain it a little better. I don't know if we're gonna switch maps at all. I am currently in multiplayer though, if you want to join in, Lucas. We currently are in multiplayer as of now. Let's head down there. See if we can find anything. Actually, we might go this way. I don't know. Don't want to get too close to Billy. Now let's just start walking back this way. See what we can find along the way to the tree stand that we started at. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. What's the password? Just Crow. Crow, all lowercase. I think we might be full, though. No, we have 7. There's 1 slot left. Juned? That's amazing. Might be the first time I've ever seen that, though. You're in? Okay. Oh, yeah, I see it. There you go. Oh, I see why you were wondering if you, if there was a way to change the name of it. I see why. Because it's my, old account name from back when I was, like, 14. We're not going to be hunting whitetail right now. I'm primarily trying to get a non-typical mule deer. So we're just sticking with timber gold for now. I'm currently 22, hype. Currently 22. In May, I'll be 23. Yeah, 15.7 is not bad. Not bad at all. Pretty sure this is wolf tracks. Yeah, it is. Kind of figured. I'm obviously 12, guys. Obviously 12. It was a gold. Feels bad, Yost. I'll probably be streaming for like maybe another 45 minutes. Most likely. Elk. Beige Gemsbok is an uncommon. The only rare Gemsbok is the gold one. The gold fur type is the rare. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're getting calls from the big framed bull elks herd. Because we had that herd that had a massive... Wow, I can't English right now. There was the herd that we saw at the beginning of the stream that had one bull that had the big frame with no back tines. So I'm assuming it's his herd. My poor guy is cold. Oof, feels bad. Posted the mule deer? Alright. I will check it out. Check it out, man. Oh, yeah, those deductions are bad. It looks like... Oh my gosh, that one main beam is so short. That one beam is so short. I can see what killed it there, man. That beam is terribly short on that one side. It's got an extremely short beam on one side, a semi-short beam on the other side, and then a couple of the tines look short too. No wonder that thing scored low. Ooh, feels bad, man. Gravity takes another one. Oh, hello there. That's not what I expected to see. It's a male too. Big male? Question mark? Big male? I think yes. Oh gosh, I can't. FPS drops so low I can't turn fast. Taking a new path looking for the pumas? Nice. Hopefully you find some. What's a good score for grizzlies? I actually don't know, because I rarely hunt them. What's a good score, guys? Yeah, Nick. 28 plus? Oh gosh, this thing's tiny then. It was definitely a question mark then. Big male question mark indeed. It turned. And then it went through it. Oh. What's happening? What was that? Like big male? Okay. That makes sense. I mean, that's vital blood. Honestly, I'm not going to worry about it too much. It's just a cow anyways. I did something. It was something of the smoked type or something like that. I don't even know, honestly. Some of the weirdest shooting I've done. I mean, we hit vitals. I don't know what was happening after that, though. There was all kinds of running and shooting and missing and hitting in the butt. It was all over the place. This is kind of like where we saw that wolf bugging out too. This game's actually free. It's completely free. You can play everything without having to pay any thing at all. The only downside is it's extremely grindy. Unless you spend a little bit of money to buy a couple guns early on. Because you can spend real money if you want, or you can just grind and earn everything. And it's called the Hunter Classic. Best way to earn money, though, if you're trying to just grind for stuff, is to complete missions. Missions are a great source of the in-game currency. Hey, Hunter, how's it going, man? How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. You missed an absolutely giant mule deer. We smoked a big 230 earlier. So far, no animals. Yeah, sounds about right. Where are you currently, Johnny? Okay, you're up there. Gotcha. I found a few, like, over here to your right. Like, over in this area was where I found some the other day. So maybe try over there. Not sure if anything will be there right now, but I was having some decent luck there. It's a Panzer and a copper. How's it going, guys? Yeah, 230. It was crazy. It was crazy. Hey, Joshua, how's it going? Glad you could make it. Oh, man. No, I didn't, AW. I didn't see it. Yeah, exactly, Jacob. Exactly. Do the missions, get some of the guns that are needed for other missions, then do more missions with that. It is a great strategy. And stuff like the whitetail and mule deer missions are pretty good to start off with. They're not like extremely difficult, and most of them don't require anything crazy gun-wise, and the guns they do require are cheaper guns. Yeah, it's completely free, Danny. It's completely free, but very grindy if you don't spend any money. That's the best way to put it. The game's completely free. You can do everything without having to pay a single cent. It just takes longer if you don't buy any guns or anything. Yes, it is on Steam. Trying to do the wolf missions? I have not tried the wolf ones. What are they like, even? I take it they're not easy. Fancy pants. Alright, later, Panzer. Thanks for stopping by, man. Got a female muley following us. Back to the tree stand. I'm still in awe with the amount of success we had from this stand. I'm curious how many harvests we got from here. So we've got a total of 16 harvests, and I think 14 of those were from this stand. I'm pretty sure, at least. Yeah, pretty much, Smash. Honestly, that really is like the best way to get into this game. And since it is a free game, it's not that big of a deal to spend like $10 on some M's and get like a couple basic guns. Because you can get a couple decent guns for pretty cheap. Bows are extremely useful in this game because they're very silent and they're relatively powerful. And a lot of times you'll want to use a bow so that you don't spook other things off. Finally an animal and it's a ram. Aw, man. Not having good luck, are you? Nice, Nick. Yay, W. How many weapons do you start off with? You have 2. Now, you start off with the 243 rifle with a 4x scope, and you also have a single-shot 12-gauge shotgun with the 3 different types of ammo, which is birdshot, buckshot, and slugs. No, the maps are completely free. You can play every single map for free. It's more of like the actual gear itself that costs. But you can get it for game currency or real money. You can get it for either. And this game right here is actually kind of what started it all. This is the predecessor to the Hunter Call of the Wild. So they started off with Classic, and then eventually, after Classic had been out for like 7 or 8 years or something like that, they decided to make Call of the Wild. And at this point, Classic is now 11 years old, and they're still updating it. They just recently added pumas into the game. Which, it's crazy that an 11-year-old game is still getting like regular updates with new content. It's crazy. Yes, I did when I first started, because back when I got into the Hunter Classic, you could only get it for through buying with real money. They eventually changed that once they released Call of the Wild. I think it was the 10-year anniversary of Classic was when they went free to play. Before, you had to purchase every single thing in the game. You had to buy like a membership to hunt other maps. You had to buy every item in the game for real money. And then eventually, when they hit the 10-year anniversary of the game, they strayed away from that pay model, which was a really smart move. And ever since then, it's been free to play, everything's earnable, with still giving you the option to purchase stuff if you want to, which I think is honestly the best way to do it. Make the game... whoa, what's that? Hold on. Ah, man, I got tricked. I had my camera angled weird and it looked like there was a white dot out there. I got sad. Ah, I screwed that up. I went too low. I went a little too low on that shot. Well, just a doe. Would have been big, but his curl is bad. Ooh, feels bad, man. Feels bad. How much was it, actually? 143. Oof. Feels bad. There used to be Danny, not anymore. Nowadays, you can hunt everything for free, as long as you have the proper ammunition. And they start you off with enough to where you can kill everything, because with the 12-gauge single-shot shotgun alone, you can hunt every animal in the game, except for, like... Actually, let me check. I think you might not be able to hunt stuff like water buffalo, but I'll have to check real quickly to make sure. Let's see, 12-gauge slug. Can it kill water buffalo? Okay, so it can't kill bantang or water buffalo, but for the most part, you really won't be going for those early on anyways. Yeah, I kind of figured, Smash. I kind of figured. It would make sense. But it covers the majority of stuff. But like I was saying, just do some of the missions, and it's not too difficult to... It's not too difficult to get enough gems to purchase a new gun. Just like a few hours of grinding and doing missions, and you'll probably have enough to get another rifle or a bow. Bows are probably the first thing you want to buy. Either a bow or some of the guns that are required for missions. And on the wiki, they have a complete list of all of the missions, so you can actually see in advance what guns you're going to need for a select set of missions. And it also tells you how much money you get for all the missions. Nice, Yost. Where do you have to get the ammo from if you run out? So basically, the way you get ammo, if you're running out of ammo completely and you just don't have any anymore at all, you go to the launcher and then click on the store tab and go into the ammo category and find the ammo that you need for your gun, and you can purchase the boxes of ammo for in-game currency, and it's extremely cheap. You just kill like a couple animals and you can afford a box of ammo. Yes, there is trophy lodges, and I do have a few of them. And yes, it is a good free game. It is indeed. It's in a really good state right now. And they've started adding more ways to earn money, which is nice. No, the trophy lodge you do have to buy with in-game currency or real money. It's like 13,000 gems, which you can get 13,000 gems just by completing one set of missions. It's like one set of missions pretty much, or like $10, and you have a trophy lodge. Yeah. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, everything is earnable. It's just faster to buy it, pretty much. That's the best way to explain it. Everything can be earned for free, but if you want to speed it up, you can buy it. I think we've pretty much smoked everything that's down in the lower parts of this map, so... Not sure if we'll find anything now. Smash, I'm gonna head up on top of the mountain now. Nice, Danny, I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, pretty much. And honestly, this is one of those games where it's good enough that I feel like it's perfectly fine to spend like 10 or 20 bucks to get yourself started. Because doing that helps support the game, helps support their ability to make new content, so I don't mind occasionally dropping some money on the game. Obviously, everybody's different and not everybody can afford it, but it's one of those ones where if you have some extra cash and you want to get a little bit of a boost, you can get a decent amount for like 10 or 15 bucks. You can get a decent amount of stuff, honestly. Do you play with members? I don't really play with anybody specifically. I kind of just play with whoever ends up joining the session. Because with classic games, I typically just open it up, tell everybody the password, and it's first come, first serve. Whoever joins in, you know? Anyway, we need to go get that electronic collar, because I left it clear over here. So, yeah, it's a little unfortunate. Actually, get rid of that box that only has one in it. Our little Christmas, 8x57. This thing's amazing. I love it. Is there any way to be able to play on controller? I don't know if you can play Classic with a controller. I don't think so. I don't think you can. How do you know if it's a buck? Can you spot it? So basically, the way that you spot things in Classic is you just hold your binoculars over top of them, and after a while, it'll tell you what it is. Early on, you won't have a high enough spotting level to know if it's male or female, if I remember correctly. And so you do have to spot animals in order to level up your spotting skill. And each animal has a separate spotting skill, so you do have to level it up for each animal individually. If we can find something, though, I'll kind of show you how the spotting works. Oh, this is actually dangerous. Gotta be careful going down here. Oh no! I know, right, Smash? It's crazy. Ooh. Don't do that. That's a no-no. Oh gosh. Has anybody killed a puma this session? I have not seen a puma pop up in chat, and I haven't heard anyone say anything about it. Or haven't seen anybody say anything about it. I'm happy to help, Joshua. Happy to help, man. No one smoked a puma? Ooh, so there could be some on the map still. Okay. I might have to chase a couple pumas down then. See if we can get a couple. I love how rare the puma are. It really makes it feel like a big accomplishment when you actually find a good one. You haven't seen one? Jeez, Johnny. If you haven't found one, they must not even be on the map. The Puma Master has not found a puma. Yes, they are. In Classic, the pumas are super rare, Danny. Yesterday, during a 2-hour live stream, we only found 3. Or not 3, we found 5 during that whole time. And on the previous stream, we had done 3 hours of puma hunting and only got 2. So they're definitely hard to find. Hey, McHunter. How's it going? Gemsway is a straight investment sim. You do missions, buy a weapon used in more missions, do even more missions, buy another mission gun. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Luckily, a lot of the mission guns are useful. Especially the 300 Magnum. Was that? I think I might have heard a puma. I'm not 100% sure, though. But to be safe, we're going to go down. We are going to crouch now. Ooh. There's a ram. There we go. So this is how the spotting works. The spotting scope spots things a little bit quicker, so I'll do this right here. But you just hold it over top, and it'll tell you the info in the top right. The more animals you spot, the more levels you'll get in spotting for that specific animal. And the higher the level gets, the more information it'll tell you about them, and the faster you'll be able to spot things. Yes, the pumas fear me. They do indeed. Those pumas run in fear, for sure. Smash, I like how you've been hunting around here for a while and it took you forever to find your first ram, and now I've got 2 bighorn in front of me. Rip. Smoked. Beautiful. Alright, let's go grab it. I'm assuming that's what I heard then. It was probably just a bighorn moving around. Oh, you killed 2? I thought you said that you only got 1 ram. For some reason I thought you said you got 1 ram. Oh, the shot glitched. Gotcha. Nice, Deer Hunter. I have not tried Farm Sim. I'm pretty sure I played Farming Sim 16 a long time ago. But I have not played a farming sim since then. There we go. 147. More hunting games? I mean, there's Hunting Simulator 2. It can be a fun game. It doesn't have very realistic looking animals or anything like that, but the gun customization in that game's pretty insane. I'm not sure if you've played it before or heard of it, but it is another option also. It's one of those games that's hit or miss with people, though. Some people love it, others hate it. I enjoy it, though. It's got a really vast weapon system and very good customization for your character. Then there's also like the different Cabela's games. Most of those you have to purchase the disc off of like Amazon or eBay though. Because Steam no longer has Cabela's games on it. What gun customization in Hunting Sim 2? There's like a million different rifles with the ability to have like up to 7 different calibers, I believe, on that same rifle, which is awesome. I absolutely love that. Yeah, that's what I've heard, McHunter. That's what I've heard. I've heard that it's awesome on the Switch. I honestly think the game could be great if they do some major updates to it. Like, giving it its own form of true racks or something similar would do wonders for the game, and improving the AI. Do you know why Steam took them off? I think it's just because the games weren't very popular with people. Not many people bought them. A lot of them had bad reviews. Stuff like that. I love them, though. I love the Cabela's games. They're fun. And it's a little different pace than Call of the Wild or the Hunter Classic, which also makes them enjoyable. Rip, Johnny! No! Don't remember the name, but I played on one hunting game on Xbox 360 like 4 years ago, and it was pretty nice. It was probably one of the Cabela's games. They're pretty much the only games that are on Xbox. In fact, just like consoles in general, the Cabela's games pretty much dominate those when it comes to hunting. I believe the hunting sim games are on console too. Believe they're on Xbox at least. I could be wrong. I know there's like the Bass Pro Shops, The Hunt, and stuff like that too. I'm not sure how good that game is though. I've had some people tell me it's good and others tell me it's bad, so maybe one of these days we'll have to get The Hunt. You found a puma? Noise. Deer Hunter 18. I've played some of the mobile Deer Hunters. I could never really get into them though, because it just reminds me of how good the Deer Hunter series used to be when it was on PC. Like Deer Hunter 05, Deer Hunter 04, Deer Hunter 3, 4, and 5. They were all such good games. And they had a lot of really cool aspects that Call of the Wild and the Hunter Classic don't have, like being able to play a season mode where you have like 2 tags to fill, and after you fill your tags, you progress to the next season. Any deer that are left on your map either grow bigger or they die off. And that is such a cool aspect. I really wish Call of the Wild would implement something like that. Being able to watch your deer grow throughout the years and being able to make the decision of, do I want to kill this buck or do I want to let him grow for another year and have a chance of him dying off or getting bigger. I love that aspect. Really wish that Call of the Wild would think about doing something like that. I think it could be really cool. Bye, Johnny. Later. Yeah, that's what I've heard, Smash. I've heard that it's rough. Bass Pro Shops bought Cabela's. That would explain why they stopped making Cabela's games then. Yeah, that would definitely explain it. Because they just randomly stopped making the Cabela's games. I think 2015 or 2014 was the last time they made one. And their last one was awful. It was like, I think Cabela's Survival, Shadows of Katmai or something like that. And it was awful. It was such a bad game. It looked clunky. The graphics looked outdated. It was just a mess of a game. Cool concept, poorly executed, sadly. I think you can hunt at 14, Danny. I'm pretty sure you can. You just have to take like a hunter's safety course, and I believe you have to have an adult hunting with you. It's different from state to state, but that's how it is in Oregon at least. I went hunting for the first time at either 14 or 15, I can't remember. I think I was 15. I was either 14 or 15 the first time I went hunting. Where is that? Here's something. Oh, there we go. There we go. Little bighorn female. Oh, another. You know what I would love to find? I would absolutely love to find an albino bighorn. I think that's going to be one of my goals. Hey, Ari Maddie, how's it going? Hope I said your name right, and I hope you're having a good day. Ah, stop moving. Man, these bighorn do not want to cooperate. They can be so difficult since there's no calls. That was bad. That was an awful shot. Slightly too far back. I see the little tracer running off now. Oh, there was more than I thought. I'm very surprised we have not seen a puma yet, though. That's crazy. Nobody's found a puma. It's wild. That's vitals. I guess we did get vitals. Curious what we hit. And why it didn't drop in its place. Don't feel like a bighorn should have survived that. Oh, gotcha, Danny. Have to get past a hunt first? Gotcha. There it is. I'm surprised we have not heard a puma, guys. Really surprised. Surprised that nobody else has got one either. It's been weird. Yes, there will be. There will be a live stream. Hold on, let me, reply to a text real quick. Ham's Danger, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Hope you're having a good day. And Ben Allard, thank you for subscribing also. I'm actually curious how many subs we're at now, guys. We were at 9269 when we first started the stream. We're at 9272 now. Layla Johnson, thank you for subscribing to the channel. What does melanistic mean? It's basically when the animal's fur is completely black. It's, I believe, like... I can't remember what causes it. I think it's like a lack of something in their DNA or something that causes their fur and skin and everything to be completely black. Just like albino is completely white with the pink skin, melanistic's like the exact opposite. I don't remember what causes it, though. They just don't exist today, pretty much. Nice, Yost. I've thought about bringing Deer Hunter 05 back. I definitely want to eventually. I'm just not sure when. Oh yeah, that's right, Smash. That's right. Wasn't a non-typical. Feels bad, Billy. Feels bad. You know I only allow the smoking of non-typicals, right? Everything we shoot must be non-typical. Not sure. Not sure what albino is supposed to, or what causes it. I'm assuming that once again it's like a lack of something or too much of something. Just spooked a big elk? Oof. I had seen a couple decent ones, so maybe you ran across one of the ones I spotted earlier. Because I did see a really big framed one with no back tines that is still running around. Oh yeah, for sure, Joshua. We are indeed continuing our grind. Man, how have we not found any mountain lions? Look at all the ground we've covered. That's crazy. And just nothing. Not even a track. That's crazy. So it looks like nobody's been down here. I'm probably going to try and get down to that area. Is there a great one in Classic? No, there is not. No great ones in Classic, but there is non-typical deer. So you can get like giant non-typical whitetail, blacktail, and mule deer. The thing about Classic, though, is it really doesn't need great ones because rares and non-typicals are extremely hard to find. And animals in general are harder to find, so the great ones of Classic are basically super rares, which would be... A super rare is basically getting a really large rare, or a non-typical that also has a rare fur type. That would be like the equivalent to a great one, pretty much. And as for whitetail deer, I guess the equivalent to a great one would be like a 200 plus scoring whitetail deer. That would probably be the equivalent in rarity. Actually, a 200 whitetail is even more rare than a great one. Affirmative. 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 Hey Bryson, how's it going, man? Big boy words for days. Indeed. I hear ptarmigan. Always forget to bring my shotgun. Oh gosh. I hear wolves, but that's it. No puma. I just want to find at least a track. We have not even seen a track of a puma. So strange, man. Super rare is a high scoring rare. 2 high scoring animals in the same trophy shot, or 2 rares in the same trophy shot. And non-tip rares. Oh yeah, I forgot about getting doubles in the same trophy shot. I forgot that that also counts as a super rare. Alright, later, Smash. Have a good night, man. But it's just like how in Call of the Wild, a super rare is like a diamond with a rare fur type. In here, it's just like a really high scoring one. On the wiki, they've got like a whole list of like what the score needs to be in order for it to be considered a super rare if you get a rare fur type. Here's something. Oh, hello there. What are you doing, ma'am? There we go. Smoked her. Alright, later, Yost. Thanks for stopping by. Ooh, neckbone. Neckbone 3. Smoked it. That is the first time I've ever got a call from a ptarmigan. That sounded adorable. That was actually the cutest thing ever. Maybe, Danny. Possibly. I've been doing Timbergold just because I want to get a big non-typical mule deer and also hunt pumas since they were just added, so that's why we've been doing this map. But I guess for the last little bit we could go to a different map. What do you guys think? Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on, that's a good ram. Hold on. Looks like we're staying in here for a little longer. We've got a ram to chase down. I barely got a look at it, but it seemed pretty decent. That looked like a decent ram, to say the least. Good morning to you too, my dude. Hope you're having a good day. 24:24. For me, it is 9:25 p.m. as of now. How long you stream for? We'll probably go for another, like, maybe 25-30 minutes. I was gonna end at 9:30, but I figure we'll go for a little bit longer. Yeah, it's 9:25 for me. I live in Oregon. Good old Oregon. Yeah, I love it here. It's a beautiful state. It can get pretty soaking wet and cold at times, but it's beautiful for sure. Yeah, Squish, I'm still playing. We're still going strong. I'm determined to find a puma because nobody has seen one the entire time this session's been up. I'm determined to find one. Yeah, Canada's awesome. Me and my wife eventually want to go up there on a vacation sometime. It'll probably have to wait a couple years, but we eventually want to go visit there, which could be a lot of fun. And if we do, I for sure want to either do some fishing or hunting. stubbornness hunt vibes going on, pretty much. There's some interesting things going on, to say the least. We smoked that giant 230 muley, and then had all those crazy wolf encounters where they were just pushing animals to us like crazy, and we nailed like 14 of them from that stand. And then ever since then, it's been kind of dead. We've got a couple bighorn, but we haven't seen a single puma or anything like that. And now we're tracking a pretty decent sized bighorn. I don't know where he went though. I hear him. I hear him. Question is where? I think he's like to my right and up the hill a little bit. We might be deer hunter. I kind of want to find this ram first though. This looked to be a good one, or at least a decent sized one. Now we're going to play the game of where is it and how can I find it? They're hiding pretty much. Why were those rocks floating? I don't know. I usually just don't ask questions about it. I usually just walk past the floating rocks. It's difficult to get rocks to be perfectly flush to the ground on an extremely mountainous map like this. It's not easy, to say the least. I hear it. Hear something. Well, thank you, deer hunter. Thank you, man. Oh, is that it? Maybe. I don't know, actually. Is that it? I don't think that's the same one. Definitely doesn't look like it. You found a puma? Nice. I mean, we might as well smoke it. And if something else runs away, then we know this wasn't him. But I'm starting to think it might have been. Starting to think that might be him. Yeah, I don't hear anything running. Guessing that was him, and he's just not as big as I thought. Do I prefer metric or imperial? I prefer metric just because a lot of games use metric. Like with IRL, I use imperial, but when it comes to games, I prefer metric just because it's more even numbers in games like The Hunter. Like in Call of the Wild, if you use imperial, it's like really strange. Instead of being even like 150 meters, it's like 164 yards, and it's just way easier to use the metric system. But in real life, I use imperial. Alright, later, Squish. Thank you for stopping by as always. Hope you have a good night. Gotta sleep off that wine. Where did I shoot that? Guessing it was down further. And it probably fell. Oh yeah, here we go. 182. Rip Billy. You are forever cursed with the small males that look like big males. The small males are disguising themselves once again. Just now looked up your first video. Nice, man. Technically, my first videos aren't on YouTube anymore because this channel I used to use to just post random stuff when I was like 14. And then eventually I privated all those videos and started up the channel that you guys know of now. So I don't have a lot of my super old stuff, but most of it was just random things anyways. Yeah, pretty much, man. A lot of it was just like personal videos that only mean stuff to me, so it wouldn't really make any sense to anybody else. And I figured with the channel growing, it's better to keep those as private videos, since a lot of them are like childhood memories and stuff like that. But as far as like when I first started taking YouTube seriously, it should be my second oldest Call of the Wild video was when I first started it up. The first Call of the Wild video I posted, that was actually before I started doing YouTube as like trying to turn it into a job. That was back a long time ago when I kind of just streamed on Twitch for fun. And then after a while, I kind of got out of that and didn't do it for a few years, and then when the whole like the Roni and stuff hit, I got back into it because I didn't really have much to do and I needed something to fill all my extra time. And then, well, it started taking off and I started enjoying it more and more, and here we are now. Yes, Joshua, it is. It is indeed. Thanks to you amazing people, I'm able to do this. Fair recruitment for mods and discords. Not really. I kind of just make mods people that I either know IRL, or people that mod for other streams, or people that I've known for a long time. I don't see anything else around here, not even tracks. Yeah, pretty much, Nick. Pretty much. That's why, like, for me, 2020 for a lot of people goes down as, like, the worst year. But for me, it was so mixed. Like, it was the worst and the best at the same time. A lot of good things happened with the channel. And at the same time, like, a lot of bad things happened in the world, but it was a weird year, to say the least. It was definitely strange. Ronaka. Yeah. The only reason I don't say it is because YouTube will demonetize this stream if I say the actual name of it. So that's why we say the Roni or something like that. Alright, Nerd Neck Tom, thank you for joining in, man. Hope you had some fun hunting. Alright, well, I'll be right back, guys. I'll leave this up for a little bit while I'm gone, and then we will probably go ahead and end it. I forgot that I've got to get dinner and stuff ready. I'll be right back, guys. We'll leave the session up for a few more minutes, and then we'll wrap things up. Roni baloney. Pretty much. It's 9 p.m. here in Oregon. But yeah, I'm gonna get some dinner ready for my wife before she gets home from work. That way it's ready for her when she gets home. But it's been a blast, guys. I really enjoyed this stream. We had a lot of good hunting. It's too bad that Escape from Tarkov was being a little rough. But man, we had some awesome hunting. That mule deer, I'm still surprised that that thing came out of nowhere. It was such an awesome buck. She's a caregiver. So she takes care of old people pretty much. Hey, Unusual Gamer, how's it going, man? You unfortunately joined in at the end of the stream, but that's awesome. 2 diamonds. Nice, man. Yeah, if we play Classic, then for sure, Danny. For sure. Almost any time that we do Classic, I always make the sessions open. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed. We're going to go ahead and end the stream there since it's getting late. I will leave the server up, so if anybody wants to jump in and play while I'm doing stuff, then feel free to. Once again, password's Crow with all lowercase, so if you're wanting to jump in, then go ahead and do it. But we're going to go ahead and end it. We've been going for a long time now. Let me check how long, actually. Almost 3 hours. Not bad. It's a decent stream. Nice, Unusual. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. What's the hour of the stream? When it comes to my normal Call of the Wild streams, I stream at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then when it comes to like second streams, it's kind of random. Usually around like 4 or 5 hours ago. I actually just heard something, so we're going to shoot that first. I don't know where it was, though. Heard something. Yeah, Oregon time. 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Google has a time converter that you can use to kind of figure out what that is, if you're not familiar with it. Oregon Standard Time. One way that is also pretty helpful to know when I'm going live is I do tag everybody in Discord whenever I go live. So if you're in the Discord, then you should get a notification. And then also turning on notifications on YouTube can also help. That's just a female. Alright, well, let's continue. Like 5 p.m. Okay. That's not too late then. That's not too bad. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll put a link to the Discord in chat for you. Just keep in mind you have to be at least 13 to join Discord as per Discord's terms of service. But as long as you're 13 or older, then you can join the Discord. Hey, David, welcome back. Oh yeah, true, Danny, true. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. It was fun. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in tomorrow's stream. Peace!